Hello everybody, this is TheGrimGary and I'm here about to show you Epica Rex, which is the working title of the game I've been working on. As you can see now, it has a main menu. This is actually the client now. When I showed you the original demo, that was just a standalone program. It generated its own terrain and data and all that. But now this is an actual client. It doesn't actually generate anything. It just takes commands from the server or makes requests from the server. On another screen, I have the Epica Rex server up, and it supports up to 64 players. At this time now, you can see that it has join game, host game, options, quit. It is purely a multiplayer game. You could, like I said, you could have up to 64 players per server. You could play alone if you wanted a single player experience, but there is no specific single-player experience in Epica Rex anymore. I just dropped the idea because I was either going to write it for single-player or I was going to write it for multiplayer, and I decided multiplayer is more fun for more people. And this game will come with the server, and you can launch it through the host game. You can set all the options. Right now, I can't go in there because if I go in there, I can't hit the back button to get out of it. So I'll show you another time in another version. But right now I do have a server going. I do have a server up, and I'm going to show you. There's no options right now either. It's basically we just have join game, and you'll see I have a few servers set up here. I've been working on this for quite a few days, as you can see. So we'll hit local. This will come up. And you can, this is sort of buggy, so I haven't really gotten to work on it too much. But you can add in new servers, and I gotta improve the inputs on this and everything. But I got it to a point where I could actually work with it. But yeah, basically you select the server you want to join, and then you join the game. And now I have connected to the server. Now, servers will be able to set up a server password, which all players will need to log in. Right now I don't have one set up because I got tired of entering the server password every time. But yeah, you can set up as an administrator of your own server. You can set up a server password, so people need that password to go in, essentially. And then you have user accounts on your server. They're unique to your server. They don't go anywhere else. So basically, I've already set up an account here that I've been testing with. It's just Grim, password Grim. Nothing. Ooh, big security. Oh no, he let out the security. And then you can remember password, which will automatically enter this when you enter the server the next time. Right now it doesn't work because I haven't programmed it at all, but it will hopefully in the next few days. And I will be testing soon, so that's yeah, that's gonna be fun. And that new user, if you haven't logged into this server before, you can log in as a new user. But I'm not a new user, so I'm just gonna hit done. Why did I not connect to that server? Let's try it again. This is not a good test, Gary. What do you think you're trying? I mean, I see I'm connected to the server. Maybe it timed out. So, there we go. And then it's going to be receiving world data. This is a temporary screen again. It's going a little slow. Usually this zips by real quick, but it's probably because I'm recording. So, it's, my computer doesn't like recording. So it's going to go down, 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 down. And then we're back into where I had before, except you'll notice something different is that the screen is much, much bigger now. Instead of I think it was maybe 16 by 16, now I'm displaying about 41 by 41, and you stand in the center of that 41. But all of this was just received from the server. That's what you just saw a second ago as I was logging in. So basically you can just start walking around, and it's a little slow right now because I'm recording, but normally you could just go blip 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 and walk around. So if you're running a server, don't start recording video because you'll lag everybody. So yeah. And also I have the little targeting cube, which I can go up or down. And there will be an indicator as to, there'll be like little lines that go down and show you how high it is right now. But you can go up to a height of 16. But there's no way to tell. Am I looking at this bit of grass or what? Yeah. But basically, this is what you use to target things, and you can right or left click on objects to get information about them, use them, harvest them, all that fun sort of stuff. And I'm sorry for my sniffling. I'm, as usual, beset with allergies. So, and I've been messing around with the World Gen last few days, getting it to work better. But right now it's not working so good. Yeah. So you'll see that like all the swamp trees right now are like these dead trees, which I have to resolve. And I still think that and there's other issues, like there's not enough swamp water. Like I want more swamp water in here. And the plains are just far too jumbly. I actually want to put more grass. I just want to put like kind of a low lying level of grass over the whole damn thing. Now you'll notice that there's this big blank area up above me. Come on. Come on. You can move it. I know I'm recording. My poor pathetic little computer. It runs things like games and this game fine if I'm not recording. But once it starts recording and doing the disk access, it's done with. So you'll notice that this blank area is pretty big, and this is intentional. I actually programmed this in to produce this blank area. And you'll see. Now in Epica Rex, you'll be able to own land and build and disturb it however you want from that point. And you can claim like a plot of land. And this, what I'm standing on, is the size of every plot of land. So I can like right click on this area, select the land ownership options when they become available, and claim this land, and it becomes mine to modify. Now normally you can only build to this, like this edge right here. There are 32 by 32 plots planned, but you can only build to the 31st unless you own the adjacent lands. So this allows, just in case somebody gets wise and smart and decides to build a wall around somebody else's property or something like that, they have like a little row that they can go to. And I still have to solve that problem of somebody else surrounding somebody else's property that they can't get to. But I'll figure that out as I go along. There will be solutions. You can own the amount of land that you can actually own is going to be based on skills. So you'll actually have to spend your experience skill points on land ownership options. And plus you can get more land through alliances and stuff like that. So the alliance as a whole can have a group and build a castle and a fortress and whatnot, and their big farms. Fun. And there'll be wars. You can have wars on your server. That's the sort of thing that you allow. So that'll be interesting. So basically I'm working on multiplayer code itself so players can see each other. So I'm going through a debug process with that, so I can't even show you that at the moment. And then the next feature to go in that is chat. And then testing begins. And of course I have to add in the animations again, which is not a problem. I still have the code from the test, which will work just fine with this. So, alright, that's all for Epica Rex now. If you haven't signed up on the website, it's epicarex.webs.com. The link's going to be down in the description. Be sure to sign up if you want to help test. And if you can, possibly donate to the cause, because I still need to run the website. Possibly need to pay other people for services, and I will probably need more software packages too to help get this shindig going. For instance, yesterday I ran a campaign, needed about $150 total for a software package to get the testing started, the testing phase started. And that's to pack all the media, all these graphic things that you see. That alone, is like $100. So, and thank you for everybody who donated. Can't believe it. It was awesome. You guys have always been great to me, and I'm hoping that the Epica Rex will serve you guys well. Oh, there's a little bit of tar right there. Yeah, tar is going to be a resource. So yeah, go sign up on the website, and thank you very much for watching this video. Have a good one.